Hello guys, it's Katie. Welcome back to my channel. So I just braided my hair. I'm honestly like terrible at all things hair, but the one cool thing that I can do, look, it's a little bit messy, but I can't do anything else in regards to hair, so I'm holding on to this and saying that the one cool thing that I can do is braid. So I put those skills into use today. Low-key, like, super proud of myself because I did this in one go. But yeah, I put those skills into use today because we are going to be doing a festival-inspired makeup tutorial. So it's currently like festival season here in Australia. Not that I have been to any festivals, nor do I have any planned. I mean, like, I've been to a couple here and there over the years, and it can be like a fun day out with friends, but it's not really like my scene. But the makeup is always so much fun. You know, I feel like even if you're not someone who regularly wears makeup, you know, festivals are your time to just go wild, wear lots of color, glitter, just have so much fun with it. You know, no one judges at a festival, and that's the vibe that I want to go for today. I have no look in mind, no idea what I'm going to be doing, totally winging it, but it's going to involve color, glitter. I actually have a festival jewel piece that I really want to use today. I mean, it's so pretty and groovy, so I cannot wait to pop this on. But yeah, we're just going to be winging it, which is basically the story of my life. But I hope that you enjoy the video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Check out my social media links below. And let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so let's start off by priming the lid. So I'm going to take the PLouise base in the shade 0.5. And I'm just going to pop on a generous amount. And I'm going to blend that in using the Morphe M224 brush. Although I don't know what look we're going to be doing, I'm going to bring this base out towards my temple so that if I do really want to blend and blow out this look, I'm able to because we've already primed that area. So I feel like this purple is going to be a good place to start. So this is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. So I'm going to take that purple shade on the Morphe M456 brush. And I'm going to start to tap this shade into my crease and really build up that pigmentation. And I'm taking that shade all the way from my outer to inner corner. We aren't using blending motions at this stage. We just really want to get that shadow on that wet base. And then just tapping out those edges to help the blending process. Going in with another Juvia's Place palette, this is the Masquerade Mini. We're going to grab this shade on the same brush and use that to kind of buff out that purple. I'm thinking maybe we go from purple to pink, so I think this will be a nice transition into the pink. I'm just going to take a clean Morphe M433 brush. I know it doesn't look clean, it's a little bit stained, but I'm just going to use that to really blend out those edges. And again, this is going to help the blending process when we apply the next shade. So I have a palette here from Sample Beauty and I've been wanting to play with it a little bit more. It has some really pretty pinks. I think maybe we'll go in with this shade, or is that a bit bright? Maybe this one, or maybe this one and a bit of this one. Okay, hold up. Okay, I think we'll go in with this one and then maybe these shades a little bit later. And I'm just repeating the exact same step with this shade. We just want to create a really beautiful blend. We want no harsh lines. So I think I'm going to dip between these three pink shades. We're looking a little bit heavy right now. You know, I want to create a really pretty pink like fade out. So that's my intention, and I think I'm going to dip between these three shades to create that. And I like to use my concealer brush if I'm having a little bit of trouble blending out those harsh edges. Okay, I think we're gonna leave it like this for now. I mean, it's hard to create like a blend on that outer edge and create like a nice fade out when I obviously haven't done like my brows or my foundation. So we're gonna leave this as a base for now. I do wanna go in and darken up that outer corner, and there isn't really the right purple shade in this Sample Beauty palette. So I am just gonna dip into the James Charles / Morphe palette, and I'm just gonna take that dark purple shade and really deepen up that outer corner. Ooh, I like what we have going on so far. For the lid though, we definitely need like a bright pop of color. Originally I was thinking maybe gold, but then I was like, you know, a headpiece and jewelry is silver. Then I was thinking maybe a blue or maybe like a turquoise. I think let's just cut out like the half cut crease, get the shape, and then we'll go from there. Now to cut the crease, I'm going to take the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in Chantilly. And I'm going to use the Morphe M224 brush. I'm going to take some of the Garnier Micellar Water on a cotton tip, and I'm just going to go ahead and remove all of the excess shadow below where we cut the crease. And this is going to create a really clean canvas, you know, a fresh start when going in with the next eyeshadows. So I want to create a little bit more definition around this cut crease. So I'm going to go back in with that dark purple shade from the Morphe / James Charles palette on the Morphe Y23 brush. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this on the very edges of that cut crease. Then I'm going to go back in with that PLouise base and apply it on that empty lid space. Let's go back into the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place and let's pick up this really pretty blue. This is the Sigma Cream Color Brush and I've just dampened it slightly to help pick up the product. And let's go ahead and apply it on the outer edge of the cut crease. Oof, this color is so pretty. And of course using the dark purple matte shade to help blend everything together. Let's take this really pretty turquoise shade and we're going to pop that right next to the blue. And then for that very inner corner shade, let's pick up the shade Hello from the James Charles palette. Sorry that we've kind of been like going all over the place with different palettes. That's what happens when like you're not completely sure of a look. You know, you grab different colors from different palettes and you make it work. I have these really pretty glitters from BYS and this one here has caught my eye. It's like a chunky turquoisey blue glitter, but then when it hits the light it goes like a yellowy green. I don't know, that was a terrible explanation, but it's really pretty, so I think I'll pop it on my inner corner. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye just to get it up to the same step as this eye, and then we can go ahead and finish off the eye look, get some glitter on, get some lashes, and yeah. Okay, cool, we're looking super funky, so let's go ahead and add some sparkle and glitter. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Glitter Glue on that same Sigma Cream Color Brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and lightly apply some to my very inner corner. And then we're going to go ahead and add the glitter. Oh my gosh, I am literally obsessed with this glitter. Oh my gosh, yes, I love this. I am obsessed with the glitter. So let's go ahead and add some mascara so that we can start to finish off the look. So I'm just going to take the Benefit Roller Lash and coat my lashes. For falsies today, we're going to apply the Bold Face Makeup Lashes. Now these are in the style Super Boost and they're a little bit smaller on the inner corner, so we're not covering up any of that glitter. You know, we want it to be the star of the show, and then they become a little bit more fluffy on the outer corner, so I think that these are going to look really pretty. So let's move on to the skin. Now to prime, I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Step 1 Radiant Primer. It's super hot here in Australia at the moment and I find this primer to be super cooling and just like refreshing on the skin, and it is purple so it also brightens the skin. And just taking that on the Morphe M442 brush. So for foundation today, I'm going to take the Cover FX Total Cover Cream Foundation, and this is in the shade G40, and I'm going to go ahead and buff that into my skin using the Morphe M439 brush. And this foundation is super full coverage and long lasting, which is exactly what you need when you're going to be outside dancing all day. And with the Morphe M173 brush, I'm going to use that to apply foundation around my eyes, just so it's a smaller brush, you know, we have more control so that we don't accidentally ruin any of the eyeshadow. Taking the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, I'm going to apply this under my eyes and to the center of my face to brighten those areas. So I want to add a little bit of a glow to my cheeks, so I'm going to take the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Celestial. I love these, they are so intense. So I'm just going to pop tiny drops on my cheeks, and then I'm going to blend it in using a Morphe sponge. Oof, so pretty. And just taking a little bit more and popping it above my brow. Let's go ahead and set the face. Now we're doing this to ensure that all the products that we just applied aren't going to slip and slide and smudge, you know, they're going to last throughout the day. So to do this, I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, and I'm going to apply this using a Morphe E48 brush. So I'm just going to take a little bit and start by applying under the eye area. And then just grabbing a big fluffy brush, so this is the Morphe E2, to set the rest of my face. I mean, no surprise here, I'm just going to quickly contour using the Benefit Hoola bronzer just to hollow out my cheekbones. So to warm up my skin, I'm going to take the Malibu Glitz bronzer. Now this is super cheap, I'm talking like a couple of bucks, but it's actually a really good affordable bronzer. Now before we go in with blush and highlight, I want to work on the blend and fade out of the pink. So I'm going to go back into that Sample Beauty shadow and just working it between these two shades. I want to create a really beautiful blended, blown out look. And while we're here, let's just do the lower lashes to finish off the eyes. So I'm going to line my waterline using the Marc Jacobs Highliner Matte Gel Eye Crayon in GrapeVine. And this is just a really pretty dark purple liner, which is perfect for the next shade, which is the dark purple shade from the Morphe / James Charles palette. And we're just going to run that as close to the liner as possible. I'm just going in with all of the pink shades that we used from that Sample Beauty palette. You know, we're just repeating the same process that we did on our lid to create a really blended, blown out lower lash line. And then just finishing it off with some lower lash mascara. Okay, we're looking a little bit more normal now. I just went ahead and did my brows. So now it's time for some blush, and I like to sometimes take the eyeshadow that I used as blush, just to kind of tie everything together. So I'm actually gonna go in with this shade here from the Sample Beauty palette, just like a tiny little bit, and I'm just gonna pop this on the apples of my cheeks. I'm so excited to add some highlight to this look. I feel like for a festival, you can literally go as hard out with a highlighter as you like. You know, no one's gonna judge you. So I'm gonna take the Meraki Cosmetics Loose Highlighter in Aphrodite, and this is gorgeous. It has this really pretty pink shift. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that on my cheeks. And I'm also gonna take that on my inner corner to highlight my eyes. Alright, it's time to really make this a festival look. So I have here some festival jewels. This is in the style Golden Gal by Australis. These are so pretty. Low-key, a little bit scared to apply them though. I know how difficult it was to apply like a jewel piece when I did a Masquerade look for Halloween. But we're going to start off with this top piece and see how we go. Okay, these are coming off so much easier than the jewel piece I used for Halloween. Okay, is that the middle? That's in the middle, I think. Oh my god, these jewels are so pretty. Oh, I'm obsessed with them. Oh, I love them, yes. Now the question is, should I put these lower eye ones on, or is that a bit too much? I mean, it's a festival, let's do it. Should I do it like that? Or like that? No, like this. Oh no, it's gonna cover my highlighter. That was looking so good as well. Oh my god, these are so pretty. Guys, I have a little earpiece I've wanted to put on for the longest time. I'm gonna kind of struggle considering I have like 4 low piercings, but we're gonna give it a go. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and cover up my other piercings with this. Hey, that works. Oh my god, that looks sick. Okay, before I get too excited, we need to finish off the look and do the lips. Now, there is a lot going on, so I think I want to keep the lips super duper minimal. So I have a really pretty nude shade here by Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is in the shade Nakey Nakey. So let's go ahead and pop this on. I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Bow and Arrow just to darken the lips ever so slightly. That brings us to the end of this festival-inspired makeup tutorial. I wish that I was going to a festival right now. Like, I feel so ready to go to a festival in this makeup look, but unfortunately, I'm literally doing nothing after this. But I had so much fun creating this look. I hope that you enjoyed watching. Be sure to let me know down below in the comments what you think of the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.